I was on a live for YouTube, I think for the first time, and it just seemed really skippy. It was beer for breakfast, and the guy's pretty cool. Definitely likes beer like I do. The only difference is I don't drink hard liquor, um, or anything like that. But yeah, I know some of his things. I think I've seen him drink some whiskey. But yeah. Oh man. Come on, get cold like you were before. Maybe I need to put some more beer in here. Maybe just leave it open a little bit. Let air get in there. Because honestly, when you leave something open like that, it actually tries harder to stay cold. Like these little mini fridges that don't really have anything, it's just like one of those little electric cooling things. If you actually leave it open, it'll actually try harder to cool off what it is, and then it'll start accumulating ice, and it'll actually cool your beer off quicker. So, but God, my eye is twitching. Not my eye, but my eyelid. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, it's a bird. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. But yeah, we got the beer. You never know. Maybe beer for breakfast will join. You know. Got the Chevy Corvettes. Excuse me. You know what's cool is that these can actually be refilled. I wonder how cheap that would be. Like if it's cheaper. Huh. Propane. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? 'Cause, you know, I'm just chilling and drinking beer as usual. I wonder who will show up. Oh, we got one person. We definitely have one person. You know, it's funny. I'll actually have like 5 or 6 people in here, and maybe like 1 or 2 of them will actually say something. Ooh, I just lost that person. I guess I called someone out. Yes, I crush my cans every time I'm done with them. I did a video on TikTok of one of my dogs digging a hole. I didn't know she was a digger, but apparently she is. She's not afraid to get dirty. She doesn't care. She's an outside dog now. She doesn't even want attention. Like she just wants to roam around the backyard. I love it. She's her own dog. She does what she wants. Well, she does need a bath. She needs a bath, like, pretty good. You know. But, yeah. Hey, don't chew on my bush. Hey, what are you doing? Now you got a stick stuck to your face. Oh, thank you for liking this live. Thank you. But yeah. So, I know I did a video on it, but I don't think like the new people have heard. So there was a guy at my work. Hey, what's up? How you doing? There was a guy at my work. He was like 18 or whatever. You know, he was kind of. He had that vibe like he really just didn't want to be there. Like he did the minimum work and got paid for it. Like that kind of guy. There's always a guy like that at some job. But today, he's been with us for like maybe 3 months now, almost 4 months. Yeah, I think almost 4 months. And I asked him to help a customer today. I said, "Hey, can you help that customer?" Well, I go and do this, and well, that's good. Um, and he helped the customer, and one of my other associates helped him help the customer too. And he came up to me today. And he was like, "Who do I talk to if you want to quit?" I was like, "You don't talk to me. You talk to the boss and all that." And well, he was like, "So I have to talk to Misty." I was like, and she missed my boss came walking up, and she was like, "What?" And I was like, "He needs to talk to you." And um, well, she was like, "Okay, well, let's talk." They go into the warehouse, and he takes off his Harbor Freight sweatshirt, and folds it up and walks out. This kid is 18. I swear, I've seen so many 18-year-olds come in, and they do more work than this kid. They do more work than this kid. Granted, yes, they have quit, but they've done more work than this kid has and have learned quicker. This kid was so incompetent. It's like you had to babysit him. You had to hold his hand while he was doing this job. It was insane. And when he said he wanted to quit, I was like, "Talk to Misty. I don't care." At my place of work, I want someone who's wanting to work, and willing to do the job that they're getting paid for. Because when I was a kid, when I got my first job, I was getting paid $7.25 an hour. And this kid's getting paid, I think, $16 an hour. And he lives with his grandma. So for being 18, getting paid $16 an hour really isn't that bad, especially when you don't have to pay bills. That's money that you just rack up and save and all that, and then eventually get your own place. But yeah, no, he quit today, and the only thing I really didn't like about him is his hygiene. Like he did not take care of his face. He didn't clean himself and all that. So he always had a stench. He reeked of just like sweat and BO and all that, and it was nasty, and it was just, yeah. I mean, I didn't like. It's not the fact that I didn't like him. I just didn't like working with him because, I mean, granted, this kid was short. He was really, really short, and I have nothing against little people. It's just, I mean, he wasn't actually counted as a little person. He was like maybe like right here to me, like he wasn't that short, but he was like right here. Um, but it's like, come on, dude. Like he was resourceful. He grabbed the little step stools that we had, and he did what he needed to do. And yesterday he was doing actually really well. He was doing his job. He was actually doing pretty good. And then today, one of my bosses called him out on something, and then he wanted to quit. He wanted to quit because he got called out on something. I've been called out on so many things in my time of working at this store, and I'm still working there. You're gonna get called out no matter where you go. Yeah. I'm really hoping my dog's just gonna go through the doggy door. Yeah. Sorry if that was boring. Sorry. But yeah. I just wanted to say it on here cause I upload these lives and all that, and I kind of wanted my subscribers to hear what I had to say about this kid. But yeah, everybody's got to learn sometime. We all have to learn how to be adults. Oh man. Darlene! Oh, there you are. I see your little tail. I see you. You good girl. All right. Well, I can see that I bored this guy. Excuse me. I need to put some more beer in here. I'll be right back. I need to get more beer. Excuse me. Nope. Alright. We also got snackages. Yeah. Oh, look. See? Nobody showed up. Look, don't worry. We got the beer, guys. We got the beer. Whew. Time to fill this mini fridge. Yes, we do have the Miller Lite, guys. We do have it. I had to go to the garage. I also had to do some laundry. Sorry I wasn't here. I also gotta fill my fridge in my bedroom too. What's good, everybody? Come on. Come on. I know there's some people out there that, you know, want to be up here. Come on. Come on back, Candy Kid. What's up? Mm. Mm. Oh, nothing. I just filled the fridge, got some Takis, drinking some beer. Mm. Yum yum. How are you? No beer review today. Tomorrow though. After work. Because then I'm off the next day and I can just drink all night. Yeah. But you know that kid that I talked to you about, that was really stinky and all that, and he worked with me? He quit today. He actually came up to me and said, hey, who do I talk to if you want to quit? I was like, you talk to the boss. You talk to the boss. You don't talk to me. But yeah, it's crazy because I literally, we were doing fine. That's what I was getting to. So, I don't even know what happened. So, we were doing all good, you know. We took our break and all that, you know, and then all of a sudden I go to get back to my cart. A customer comes up to me and says, hey, can you help me find this? And I'm like, well, Gage needs some more experience with customer service. So I was like, Gage, can you help this customer? He's like, yeah. And he kind of had like that put off face, like, come on, and all that, you know. And you know, he's still a trainee. He was probably creeped out by you. I think we're all creeped out by you, Reba. But yeah, so I told him to help the customer. After he was done helping the customer, and even one of the other associates helped him. And he came up to me and said, who do I talk to if I want to quit? I'm like, you talk to Misty, my boss. Well, your boss. He was like, okay. So all of a sudden the boss comes walking up like, who, what? And it's like, he wants to talk to you. And she's like, okay. So talked. Took his Harbor Freight sweater off that stinks to high heaven and walked out. And he lives with his grandma. His grandma was there in like maybe 10 seconds. It was like she was already waiting. She was already there. But yeah. Yeah. But then he wouldn't have quit. He was kind of an incompetent guy. Like he didn't know, like he knew what to do. It's just he acted dumb. He acted dumb, and I don't like those guys. Like, if you're gonna have a job, have a job. Work the job. Do the job. You know? Do what you're getting paid for. I don't actually act dumb. I was just born this way. Ah. That explains a lot of Democrats. Maybe they were just born dumb. Not saying you're a Democrat, but yeah. Hi, how you doing? Maybe I should just like hang this up. Huh? It's like in the background. Yeah. Enjoying some beer? Enjoying some Takis. Does that mean you gotta pick up his slack now that he's gone? We were already doing that. He wasn't doing anything. He was literally just standing around waiting for a paycheck. That's basically what he was doing. I'm actually Republican, but I'm pretty dumb. That's why I love watching you. Oh, well, at least you're a Republican. But yeah. Not that all Democrats are dumb. Some of them are. But yeah. Well, the vast majority of them are. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened today. I think it was all planned. I think he knew he was going to quit, and he waited till a certain point. Because in the break room, he was kind of acting weird. He was like looking at his phone, and just like kind of like looking up and then looking back at his phone. You know, it's like something's up. Something's weird. Because usually he would try to talk or something, but he didn't. He didn't even try to talk. Well, I'm glad that you like watching me, Reba. I might cook up a steak. I mean, why not? And I know the ribs are already cooked because they're like the ready ones in the oven. I might throw those in some aluminum foil, douse it with Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce and a little bit of beer, and just let it cook on the top part of the grill where it's not really attached, where it's not really hitting the flame, but it's still getting hot. Why are you anti-vegetables? I'm not. I love vegetables. Are you kidding me? I love onions. I love broccoli. I love celery. I love all my vegetables. This is the first time I'm eating Takis on here. But I like the meat because it's good protein. It's actually better protein for your body than just that other stuff. That's why I stay fit. But the powder protein is good for you too. But the vegetables are also a very important part of your body. They hold a whole lot of vitamins and minerals that are perfect for your body. And I do eat my vegetables. Even as a kid, I loved my vegetables. I'm not anti-vegetable, all right? I love vegetables. They don't give people blood clots. I don't know what RFK is, but they're idiots. I like cooked spinach. Spinach is pretty good. I mean I like spinach dip. You know that it's not bad. Beets, they're okay. I mean my mom likes pickled beets. But the only thing about beets is that they're really red and they dye everything. We use the doggy door. Be a dog for once. I don't think Trump would put somebody that stupid in charge of the Department of Health. I thought you were smart, but you're actually dumb. I mean, you already said it. Vegetables do not cause blood clots. They don't. If that was the case, everybody in the entire universe would be clotting right now and dying. So that doesn't mean anything. We can Google all the things we want, but there's no actual evidence of any of this actually happening. Everything can be fake on Google. You could look anything up, it could be fake. Especially if you look up on Wikipedia, people can put whatever they want on there. Pretty sure Trump's gonna fire him soon. Saying vegetables clot. Oh wait, that's a load of bull crap. It's actually been proven that vegetables actually help the body a long time ago. So, I don't know where you're getting your information, but you should probably look for a new source. Oh, it's Fox News. That's how you know it's fake. That's why I don't watch the news anymore. You can't trust what you're watching. Fox News, come on. A whole bunch of people getting paid to just read something on a teleprompter and they don't care. Come on, it's fake news. How much standing goal? Awesome. Alright, but still, I don't trust the news. Anything could be on a teleprompter and they get paid to read it. I hope you know that, right? They don't actually read the paperwork that's in front of them. That's just all show. They read a teleprompter that somebody's literally telling them what to say. As long as a news channel gets views, they're going to keep putting that word out and all that. Just because somebody supports Trump doesn't mean that they're not doing something sketchy in the background. I mean, I voted for Trump, and I'm still working for a Chinese company. I mean, come on. Shit, yeah. Now we know you were born dumb. I've been eating vegetables my entire life. No blood clot. Could be with all the fake stuff that Microsoft is making. Yeah, the CEO of Microsoft is making fake food to sell out to the public. Yeah. I mean, the guy was a criminal to begin with. He tried stealing Apple's software in order to make him money. And that's actual history. He doesn't make talkies. No, he doesn't. Reba, I think you should have stayed in school. No, they don't. That's cute that you think that they would. No. Because almost nobody's buying talkies anymore. Because they've gone too far with how they're making them. So, no. Microsoft makes a crappy network and all that. I mean, I don't mind Xbox, which is Microsoft, Bill Gates' thing. No, they're not. Like I said, you can't trust everything that's on Google. Why can't people read books and actually learn something for a change? Why does everybody have to look everything up? Maybe that's why this generation just sucks. No, it's not. It's not. Oh, she just said. A company of bimbo. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're so dumb. I can't with you. I mean, I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean that in the nicest way possible. I can't with this stupidity. It says bimbo. If anybody's gonna own it, it's probably gonna be Hillary Clinton. Go through the doggy door. You're a frickin' dog. But the red 25 will what? Cat got your tongue? Red tongue. Are you talking about Red 40? The stuff that's literally made out of parasites? Let's see this. Yep, it's got Red 40 in it. Look at that. I don't care. It's Red 45. No, it's actually Red 40. It says it right here. Did you want a close-up? Ingredients. Red 40. You see it right there. Up here. See it there. Red 40. I don't care. No, it wasn't. It's a literal parasite. You know that, right? It's a little tiny parasite. It's in candy, too. Red 40. It's literally a parasite that's dead and crushed up. And then it has a dye that goes with it. And it creates the color of red for all the candies, all the red candies. If it says Red 40, it's literally a parasite being crushed and used for dye. Yeah, I know. Reba just needs a little education. And I usually don't eat Takis all the time. It's just when I do get them, I look for the heavier pack, because that one has all the seasoning on it. I got a lizard on my wall. Ooh, it's a big one too. I've seen people crush up Takis and use it as breading for chicken. I've done that. I've done it for chicken. It's good too. It is really good. Although I haven't done it with the air fryer yet. I've done it with the stove, but not the air fryer. So I'm gonna have to try that again. Probably get another one of these and just crush it up and get some egg and flour and all that. And just that sounds good. I kind of want to try that. The only thing that sucks is I don't have those molars right there, like teeth right here, so I'm literally chewing with these teeth up here, but my gum right there. Have I been watching anything good? So I gave this movie a whole bunch of crap, mainly because of, you know, who was playing in it. But I watched it, and I actually liked it. You know, I hate to say it, but I actually did like it. I actually really enjoyed it. Wicked. You never me? What? Pop Rock? I think so. Yeah. Well, the movie, Wicked. I mean, it's a pretty good one. I mean, when I was a kid, I always liked the Disney movies where they sang in it. I always liked musical movies. I don't know. There was something about it that helped me relax. And I was like, well, you love musicals. Why don't you just watch it? Try it. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, I don't really want to see it in theaters. So it was free on Peacock. So I was like, Okay, let's give this a try. Let's see what I'm missing. Apparently, so I watched it. It was great. It was a good movie. I actually did enjoy it. Um, but yeah. Rifle 126. On TikTok or on here? Because on here it says Pop Rock. Well, what I didn't know about Ariana Grande is that she actually has PTSD. And that's why she has the compulsive to do things, Apparently, in one of her shows, someone set a bomb and all that, and it exploded by her concert. And she got stress and PTSD from it. Yeah. From what? From what? What? Oh, you changed your name. Okay, that's probably why I didn't remember. Well, how you doing, man? But yeah. So, Ariana Grande has a little bit of respect for me just because I have a little bit of PTSD too, because I got hit in the head by sledgehammers in the truck on work. So whenever I hear a loud sound, I kind of flinch a little bit. But she has a little respect for me now. She was really good in the movie, but yeah. She definitely has. She has a pristine voice. Like, this is a voice that you would hear in like a 70s sitcom show. I said I got hit by a sledgehammer. I didn't say somebody did. All right, Reba. Obviously, you want to hear the story. All right, so I was in the truck one day at work, and there was a box that was standing up straight, and it was like a flat box. It was like maybe this big, and all that, and it was like flat, and it had 4 sledgehammers in it. Rap is okay. I mean, I like old school rap, not the new school. So it was standing straight up. It wasn't even like down. It was standing straight up, and there was a hole in it, and I knew it was a sledgehammer. I could see the shininess. Well, I went to grab a box, and all these boxes fell on top of me, including those sledgehammers, and it nailed me right in the head. And I was wearing my hat. I always wear a hat. I was wearing my hat. It hit me so hard that it actually went through. It didn't go through my hat. I still have the hat, but it hit me so hard that it actually caused me to bleed and all that, and I had blood all over my hand. So I was in the hospital for like 5 hours and did a scan of my head, and they said I was fine. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure you're slow, Reba. No. I actually had a scan of my head. They said I have a perfect brain. Yeah. But yeah, they said that there was no concussion, no crack, no anything. There was no break in the skull. But yeah. Came out of there with flying colors. They didn't clean my head though. I had to go home and actually clean it. Like, I got Takis right there. It was right here where the sledgehammer hit. Which actually I found out that up here and here, it's actually the hardest part of the skull. Yeah. Damn, that is pretty crazy though. Yeah. First time actually having to fill out a report for me getting injured on work. Although I did get a raise out of it. Compensation. Yeah. What made Beer Guy?
What does that sound?
What made Beer Guy? Well, originally I was Motor Bicycle Guy on here, but nobody was really watching my videos for, actually my dad and my mom made me, but that is a good thought. God just basically put his hand and said, all right, he's good. But no, God didn't make me. It takes two people for a baby to be born. A woman and a man. For all you people out there. But Beer Guy was created because not a whole lot of people were really watching Motor Bicycle Guy, and I build motor bicycles. So, actually, God is real. Yeah. There's actual evidence, but you like to look up random stupid stuff on Google, so you wouldn't actually know. But yeah, so Beer Guy was invented mainly because I like beer anyway, and I was tasting different random beers, and I figured I'd do beer reviews and all that, and then that turned into me making beer on here and all that, and yeah. Well, yeah, because it takes two people, but that doesn't say that God doesn't exist. He just doesn't make people. Like, he didn't touch my mom and then all of a sudden she's pregnant. She's not the Virgin Mary. It takes two people. Come on, Rebo. Like, really? You're gonna just... Come on. This isn't a freaking debate class or a freaking, you know... In the beginning. So that way, he made Adam and Eve so that way they could reproduce. So that way he wouldn't have to keep doing it. Figure it out. Yeah. God made man and woman so that way they could reproduce and create. No, actually, he is a god. He is the king of the gods. My father passed away when I was 11 years old. He is a god that I believe, but no, he's not my father. Because he created two people to procreate. Let's just get that straight. He created man and woman to procreate so that way he wouldn't have to keep making people. Because man was made from dirt, woman was made out of the man of the rib of, well, the rib of the man. Yeah. Well, because the Father created Adam, so that is Adam's father. He was created by God. And the Son is Adam. Sorry, this is totally ruining the whole live. We're not talking about spiritual stuff right now. Come on, Reba. This is beer time. Let's have some beer. We're not talking any more religion. No, if you want to learn about religion, get a Bible. I'm not going to explain it to you because obviously you don't know anything. Well, I mean, I just don't want to ruin this live. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just, I'm not here to talk about religion. I'm here to drink beer I'm here to have a good time, you know. If I want to talk about religion, I'll go to church. But other than that, and I'm pretty sure I just upset some people by saying what I just said. But yeah. It's fine. It's just, you know. We can debate. The next live I do, if you're here, we'll do like a little debate thing, okay? Just right now, we're not going to talk about that. I forgive you. As God and Jesus, well, Jesus would say, I forgive you. Yeah, look at that beer. Why aren't you getting cold? No, no. I chopped up beer. Wanna go fishing? Let's go fishing. Alright, well this one is kind of messed up right now. You know, you're fine. You don't have to say sorry. You know, I'm sorry for blowing up. You know, I just don't want my life to just be, you know, I want it to be about beer. I'm a beer guy. You know? It's like I feel like I've slipped away from the beer. Hey, what are you doing? You need a bath, dog. You need a bath. Yeah, maybe I'll give you one today. You dry pretty quick anyway, so. I'll be right back. I gotta open the floodgates. I'm back. I'm gonna get off here. I will do a late night with Beer Guy. I will see you guys tonight, hopefully. And I will be grilling tonight. Later, guys.